heard you.
He nods and looks towards you, Astrid. Make your choice.
Amanda?
Yeah, and she's just kind of sitting there like, God damn it.
Yulin's standing up by this point, by the way.
No, it's because she really wants to marry Jack, but she knows that, like, politically speaking, she needs to pick Yulin. She really doesn't want to do that.
Fendor is like saying it roughly now. He's going, make your choice.
Stop murdering the food!
Amanda,
Stop it, Sibby.
I'm not murdering the food. Amanda, are you a Mandalorian or a politician?
I just kind of let out a sigh. There was only one choice. And I just kind of look at Jack.
And so the choice has been made.
Bug smile comes back with a bit.
By the rights of Mandalorian law. So has this become just. Yulin's like walking up saying, you can't allow that to happen. What happened to... And before he even speaks, Fendor reaches out, grabs the collar of his armor and physically lifts him up with his what appears to be a robotic arm. He says, do you dare speak out against what happened here? We have been given a live feed from one of the combatants of on this battlefield.
Kick.
They watched me pimp slap him.
If you do not desire for this evidence to be brought to the other clans, I suggest, and he brings him closer, that you drop this matter at once. You're going to regret this, he says before shaking off Fendor's arm and basically scurrying along back to the transport.
No, it's not too late to castrate him.
As he's doing that over his shoulder, I just want to mouth the words, told you I'd beat.
He does not look pleased with you.
Yeah, well, you've all seen my shit-eating grin.
Oh wait.
Great fuck.
Selena is actually speaking up by this point. It's like, but what about the clan? We can't hope to stand up to them if they decide to try and take us over. We will survive. We are Mandalorians. This is how things are done. Dear, you still think like a Corellian noble. Do not worry so much. Our daughter is strong, and I'm sure help will come in other forms. Fendor's going to turn away and speak up. Everybody in the clan will know of this, so feel free to return home whenever you desire, daughter.
I'm just gonna kind of pipe up and smile really wide at that.
I hope to see you for dinner tonight. And before then, he starts walking off towards his transport while the another one's coming down for you lot.
Yeah, definitely. See you later, Dad.
Daddy, yay.
Astrid has acquired dad's approval.
Well,
Daddy, yay.
it's a good thing that she got the father's approval at least in this game, because in the other, no brother will ever appreciate her.
Everyone hates me for trying to do what I want.
Also,
Everyone hates me. Why?
the second we're being left alone, Tirsa just turns to Jack. So, I guess we should salvage this and sell it.
And I know just the man. How you doing, Ifo? He said he's climbing over the wreckage of a giant spider droid.
Ifo's already looking at the service. I could sell this for a good deal.
Is Gallon still here, or did he get zipped off?
I was like reaching out towards Fendor. Don't forget me, damn it.
It's okay, he can ride with us. Kora's gonna give him a shoulder.
Wait, who is riding with who?
Gallon.
Pink boy got left behind again, so I'm gonna give him a shoulder. He can ride with us.
He accepts.
Also, Tirsa turns to Jack. It might even be that between Astrid, me, and your grandfather, we might be able to put some of them back together in working order before we even arrive at Nar Shaddaa.
Something to do. Actually, on that note, am I invited tonight? I say to Astrid.
Well, yeah.
Good. Have to see
You are,
about
husband.
reorganizing the wedding.
But is he though? Did they finalize the wedding?
Well, we haven't finalized it yet, but basically now he has permission to be there. Also, I'm immediately gonna start fussing over Gallon and basically go like, what were you thinking? Stop getting yourself hurt! Jesus Christ, I almost had a heart attack when I saw that thing fall on you. What the hell?
I'm fine. A few tons of metal can't harm me. He says as he's barely walking by.
Just gonna kind of smack him in the back of the head.
Oh, damn it. What'd you do that for?
I'm fireman carrying him now. We're getting you back up to the medical bay.
Cora, get it to drop me.
No, I'm not dropping you. And, God, you do all this crazy shit. You're taking years off of my life, Galen.
And you leave Mandalore. You're back on the nice battleship of the Mandalorian clan Arani. Well done. Battle below took place, and you all won. As soon as you get back on the ship, you can see the Mandalorians cheering your name. The Tip Ventel clan have clearly fucked off by this point.
Probably, yeah, fucking salty baby.
Much salt, much
He ain't
ow.
got. He's such a salty baby because he didn't get the Mandalorian puss. Yes.
I mean, we also broadcasted a battle, and, like, you know, to the ship and ruin his
Oh yeah,
reputation. So
absolutely.
Oh yeah, his reputation is fucked for the Anarchy clan. They're just like, yeah, it's gonna be an honorable duel. Why are there 18,000 droids? Why is he hiding like a bitch?
How did the smuggler win?
well, why is there a fucking artillery cannon there? Like, how? Like, wait, why did the smuggler win?
Did she just knock him out with a pimp slap?
They are cheering for Galen, by the way, as well. Because, you know,
Of course
he's
they
basically
are.
1v1 in it, two other teams.
This way, in my mind, I'm Clint Eastwood. In their mind, I'm the other guy.
Yes. At this point, I'm not fireman carrying him. I'm just giving him a shoulder.
Yeah, you probably put him in the medical bay, so he's going to rest there
Yep.
for the time being.
And I scold him a bit more. I'm just like, you're taking years off my life, you know. You're very important to me, and I can't have you dying.
By the way, before we leave him off in the med bay, Cora's gonna give him a pat on the head and be like, "You did good work out there. I'm proud of you. Good job."
Thanks. I wish that thing didn't fall on me, though.
Don't worry about it. It was real cool how you tanked that like a boss.
Thank you. He's actually smiling away like a fool, like, yeah, look what I did.
I mean, since Astrid is giving him such a tough time, somebody has to give him the carrot. You know how it is. Good cat, bad
Stop
cat.
Nice.
Hitting on my
Eyebrow.
little brother right in front of me.
It would have been better if you dodged it, though.
Poor Galen. He's going to rest in the med bay for a little bit.
He's stuck in the Uber friend zone, the family zone.
The family zone. So, is there anything you guys would like to do? Like, Galen's still there, the ship is basically free and open for all of you to go around. You can even fly off in your ship by this point if you really wanted. Like, it's open if you're going to attend dinner until then.
I wants to buy my armor.
They actually, you find out that while they're willing, they said they can't.
Slightly disappointed, but okay.
That was not slightly disappointed. That pause, I could literally hear your dreams and beliefs shatter in your heart, literally dry out.
You hear the sounds of shattering glass, the sounds of Amanda's dreams being crushed.
I just look in my wallet and I have a bunch of money, but I don't have anything to spend it on because it won't sell me any armor.
Just
You have
stop.
all the money in the world, but you're in a desert in a post-apocalyptic world. Oh.
Hey, Ash,
Yeah?
try to do some subterfuge.
What are you trying to subterfuge?
Find out Astrid's mum's favourite flowers.
Have the wrecked droids been brought back aboard a ship?
By this point, yes.
I'm assuming that some of them are so badly damaged, or most of them are so badly damaged, that I actually have to cannibalize other droids to make them work.
They're basically, most of them are scrap. The only real ones that you can see are probably salvageable are the ones cut by Cora. Because she just cut them. She didn't
Yeah, no,
melt them
that's
you
why,
guys
like,
did.
I want to, like, cannibalize those that are beyond repair and try to fix the ones that can be repaired.
Also, we do have a half-functional droid deco with
Mechanics are one purple and one red. The Droid Decker is an entirely different project.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Right. Okay, then. Here goes fucking nothing.
Also, Ash, instead of saying that my slashing did nothing, I would like you to rephrase it to Goro is like a surgeon. She does a good job and leaves the materials undamaged.
Apparently,
I'd
it
say it
wasn't
did
nothing. That worked fairly well.
You did very well. So eventually, you start piecing together some of the more basic droids. You know, replacing parts, heads, stuff like that.
And this is
Get
the
around
part where
about a good 10
B29
droids.
gets a bad feeling because somebody's going.
Yes, with retarded battle droids.
Exactly. But yeah, Jack, you don't exactly find anything. Not on the thing. There's just so much they import in. You don't know what.
Him before he gives her the one flower she's allergic to.
Look, I don't know specifics. I'm just gonna guess.
I can just tell you.
All that.
Good.
Like, have you tried asking your wife? No.
Well, I actually did. If you, yeah,
Oh yeah, just
while
now.
you guys were talking.
And I just told you what they
See,
were.
look, she immediately fucking knows.
Well,
I didn't have to
Okay.
tell that.
I'll get those then.
Waiting for Jack to come on and you can go and do that. But for now, who else is doing anything else? Cole, you're currently training. Astrid, what are you doing?
I was looking around to see if I could buy Mandalorian armor.
You've been
Couldn't.
refused.
Talked to Jack a little bit, and then I'm spending most of the rest of the day just kind of chilling with Galen. I guess like filling him in on stuff, talking about stuff, catching up.
As you're talking about, he's really glad you're there, of course. He's like, it's been so long since we've had this talk. I've missed it. I'm glad you're back.
Yeah, I'm glad too. I missed you too when, you know, I...
Oh, by the way, how's Cora?
She's doing okay. Last I checked, she was, watching the Mandalorian stream.
Oh, I should go and train soon. Yeah, he says his leg is still bandaged up.
No.
Check.
You're staying in bed for a little while, and then you can train some more, okay?
Well, just tell her I said hi.
I'll make sure to tell her you said hi.
He nods. And then he continues talking
Can
about
I have some sort of insight check to see if he's interested in Cora?
Oh, this is
yeah,
basically
sure.
called the bigger sister cockbox sense.
You can get a blue dice for knowing Galen so well.
Cockblock game is strong.
Reach your thought.
I guess it would be perception, or...
Mhm.
Alright. No, I'm re-rolling that. Okay.
Kick.
Really?
You do sense there is you do sense that he is at least a bit interested in her, yes.
I'm just gonna nod at that. Good. It's about time for him to get a girlfriend.
He tried getting you as a girlfriend, but you refused.
Yeah. That's my point. Well, Cora isn't the best.
Hey,
course
instead
not,
of hey
maybe.
Astrid, instead of being
Cora's
ungrateful,
three
how's about a little a little thank you? That would be great. How's about you're welcome, Astrid? You're welcome for him finally not going after you. You're welcome.
Anyway, so Cora is a candidate. But yeah, so
Certainly has working female genitalia.
probably it's been
Probably.
300 years.
There's cobwebs, but apart from that, well, me and Astrid have a dinner to go to, don't we?
Yes, you do, but you're all invited if you all want to go. If you don't, then it's okay. Like, literally, he asked Astrid, so it's assumed that she can bring whoever she wants, so, you know.
Cora's gonna skip on that shit. That's not her scene. She's gonna train with the Mandos and eat with them. Probably.
I can imagine your commanding officers rolling in their graves. Eating with the enemy!
Shine yourself up.
Wait. Are
Yes,
you,
server
are you
droid
bringing
for tonight.
29 to the dinner?
I'm bringing him as a server droid. Yes.
Oh God.
I remembered he has a chest that's
Here,
full of
sir.
a drinks cabinet.
Meanwhile,
Astrid's father, here is your drink. Shoves a bottle of whiskey directly into his face.
Like,
idea.
how did you know?
He is not a fruitful droid, I keep telling you.
meanwhile, Teaser, who does not wish to intrude on, the family dinner, is not going to join you for dinner. So you're alone with that train wreck.
Perfect.
As far as I'm aware, it's a good idea.
In fact, let's bring out some more suitable music.
Also, yeah, Teaser is also going to do some sparring with the Mandalorians in her very, probably from their perspective, weird way.
Oh, it's
On a
wedding
fence
day.
and stuns things around.
Guys, we're gonna get married. We're at the family dinner.
it's just for the most happy music that I got on the thing.
Yeah,
That
it's
isn't
fun
all-
joking with you.
Okay. So,
Mixed in with the killing of food again.
as you go into their cabin, you see your father now out of his armor and your mother sitting at the head of the table together.
Wait,
Naturally, I'm
Ash,
not
hold
wearing
on.
my
Did you
armor
just
either.
say that the Mandalorian can leave his armor? What?
Yeah.
I'm not
I thought they were-
wearing
I thought
my
they were
armor
born
for
in
most
it.
Of the time.
I thought it
Yeah,
was
I
their
was
shell, like a
My
turtle.
armor for most of the time while I was on the ship.
I'm joking,
I was just wearing
Commander.
regular clothes.
They're a species of hermit crabs.
I'm wearing
Thunder.
I'm wearing a very nice dress.
That's
Modest.
nice.
I'm
Modest
trying to be
dress.
as presentable as possible.
A nice modest dress.
They both stand up as you arrive. Fendor actually starts walking forward and opens his arm for you, Astrid.
I'm gonna hug him.
He hugs you back. He's like ruffling your hair as well. You guess not if you made it up.
Yeah,
I'm gonna-
I know.
Do a little half bow and then give the flowers to mother, saying, "I heard these were your favourite."
Oh, thank you. She says she.
Suppose it's nice to meet you properly.
Yes. The last time we met wasn't exactly the most civil.
Oh, this is my service droid,
Oh, you have
standing
one.
awkwardly behind us.
I just look back
Greetings.
at to see that you introduce him as a service droid and visibly cringe, and I just kind of whisper to my dad.
Please,
Sorry
I
if
insist
he's
you have a
bit-
drink right now.
Sorry if he's a bit callous. He's just kind of.
I have been ordered
just
to
his
make sure
personality.
the guests have drinks. Could you please drink this?
He's a medical droid. He doesn't. He's not very
Did-
good at.
Did you just offer a
Talking.
drink to Fendor?
Could you please drink this?
He,
Yes.
he reaches out a hand and actually takes it. What did you give him?
It's like crappy, cheap champagne.
If a whole bottle. He goes, I like this straw. He says he pops the top off and takes a swig out of the bottle. And he starts heading over towards his seat with you or with his arm over you, Astrid. He goes, I kinda like that droid. Straightforward.
Yes, he has
Kick.
his charms.
So, you have to tell me, what have you been doing this entire... He's going to ask you questions while Jack and your mother are actually talking at the other end of the table, and you, Jack, you can clearly see she's like peering over towards Astrid now and again.
Must be proud of her then.
I am, but I'm not sure if she's going to forgive me.
Be surprised. Really, she just... Well, she's been struggling this entire time trying to do what's best for the clan.
That's what I try to do as well, but I'm afraid I put her in front of everything. I shouldn't have done that.
Fine, I can try and talk her over to it. Plus, you'll have plenty of time, and I pull out an invite to the wedding.
Hey!
Oh, what's this?
Well, I assume it didn't reach you properly last time.
Oh, yes, we had to delete it as soon as it reached.
Well,
Otherwise the clan
cordially
would have
invited
stopped.
the states on the... And then I just reel off the wedding invite.
Ah, we may have to take different transportation to this planet. She says plainly.
Or at least leave the basilisks, Jack says, laughing back.
Yes, Fendor was never the quiet type.
No,
Uh,
they really aren't, I say, looking across the table at the Mandalorians.
She smirks and nods. They have good hearts under it all. Still, I am worried. Without their support, not sure what Anarchy can do. I mean, we have this battleship, but that's about it.
Well, I don't like to ruin dinner with business, but I know quite a few people and my family might be able to help you.
Oh? He's actually looking interested by this point. You can see the politician's mind working already.
Yeah, I thought it would. This
We
is
should
how you get good boy points, guys.
We should speak after dinner. Come and sit next to me.
Lovely gown, by the way, as I sit down, fades into black.
Yep, it fades into black as you all start talking, and I think we could probably talk about your business transactions with if you overall, do you have any idea, or do you want to talk about that later?
Oh, that was more, so for instance, my family of, like, excellent manufacturers of feeders, you know, really modifiable stuff, which would give them an edge, as we've seen. That guy really can't handle mobility too well, and Etho has quite a lot of different things he could do to help out. And he's
That's
already got a
true.
taste of scrap from the droids that they're fielding. I'm sure he'd be happy to arrange something.
Very true.
That's the gist of what I'll be hinting at.
Okay, that's fair. Let's see. Cora, where are you currently?
Like I said, I was training with the guys. I'm assuming at some point you have her as well, so I'm just gonna join.
Alright, fair enough. Your dinner goes uninterrupted, but you do at one point, and Tiz, I suspect, is there as well, correct? Like you said?
Yep.
Alright. Tizza, you probably recognise Galen, and since, you know, you can see 360, you would instantly recognise that Galen is actually standing in the doorway of a mess. Like, on crutches.
Caesar gets up and walks over to him. Is something the matter?
Oh, he looks a bit confused. Sorry, I don't know your full name.
Tisa Curesh, and forgive me if I startled you, but I can see everywhere around me. No eyes, you
of
see.
course. I was just waiting to see when Cora's going to finish your food.
Oh,
Yeah, I
I
have
see.
something to give her.
Tisias raising an eyebrow. Is that so? How intriguing.
He just smiles, kind of innocently as well. He just smiles. He's got like a bag in his hand. Like a
Tisia
backpack.
thinks inward like, oh boy, here we go. It's like, yes, let's date the woman that's like, what, a couple of 100 years older than you?
And
Check.
you know, made her living killing Mandalorians.
Totally fine.
Tisia says, very well. Would you like me to call her over?
I'll probably catch her later if she's still eating.
Caesar glances at Cora's, like wherever Cora is. How far into the dinner, like her meal, is she?
She seems to be taking her time since she's having fun talking with the guys around her and sharing some stories and fights and laughing at.
What about you, Galen? Have you gotten anything to eat?
Me? Yeah, I got some of the medical staff's food. Wasn't
Very well.
that good. But I'll catch her later. Just tell her I'm looking for her is all.
By
Okay.
the way, since you guys have been a while and Teaser left, Cora's probably gonna pan around and notice you guys, and she's gonna scream across the mess while raising her bow in a very undignified manner. Hey, Galen, over here! Let's get some food! The guys are asking for stories. Come, you got like a few good ones from down there. Share with the others.
You can see Galen like look panic for a minute. It's like, well, I guess I could. He's
And-
gonna.
While he walks past Caesar, Tisias leans in. May the force be with you.
He looks confused. Force? What the fuck's force? And he's gonna He's gonna basically crutch his way
right.
over and sit down and start immediately boasting.
He
He's like,
probably
"You
doesn't
won't
even
believe-"
realize that we're Force users.
Nope.
Kick.
To him, she's just a kick-ass person with a sword, and you're just some sort of Miraluka. He doesn't know
By
exactly.
the way, Ash, just so you know, every
Some
time he
blind chick
starts
with a
boasting and exaggerating, Cora is immediately gonna cut his wings for the comical effect. Like, imagine that scene from Ruby where Nora gets so excited and starts telling a flamboyant story and then just cuts her off every time. Nope, that's not what happened.
I raised that transport single-handedly.
Actually, Astrid and Teaser helped him, he just crawled out rather sheepishly.
I used a single hand.
He could barely stand, so he basically tumbled forward and landed on the enemy.
I did not. Everybody saw exactly what I did. I crushed Yulin in my bare hands.
Actually, you crushed one of his gadgets and held him down so I can crush the backside of his armor.
I crushed both of his. Thank you very much. Like, he starts actually arguing this point. It's like, you could have got near about me.
I'm sorry, I feel like I killed most of his escorts while you in your giant mech barely damaged a few of them before exploding in a rather magnificent way and setting the forest on.
It worked. And I did it twice.
Yes, you failed magnificently and went up in a puff of smoke twice. Congratulations.
It didn't hurt. He says, indicating that yes, he was there when it exploded.
At that point, Cora actually gets mad. I thought I told you to dodge and be more careful. Did nothing of what I told you literally get through your thick skull.
I was using tactics.
Blowing up is not a tactic. Tanking with your face isn't one either.
Tell that to Yulin. Blowing up is not a tactic.
Yulin did it, you don't see you chastising him.
Yeah, Yulin did it and then he got Astrid on top of him, bitch slapping him. Is that what you want me to do? You want me to jump on top of you and bitch slap you?
Oh, smooth.
It's like, look, I used exactly the tactics
Aggressive
you
mush.
told me to. Hit and run. You did say nothing about running I ran the moment it hit me.
You should run before it hits you.
You didn't say that.
I thought it was, I don't know, obvious.
As those two argue, everybody eats and laughs at the two arguing. I believe that.
Time in the campaign, it fades to the background with two women arguing.
I believe the term you would like to use is bickering like a old married couple. Wink wonk.
We walk.
Wonk, wonk.
So, essentially, the day passes. Is there anything quickly anybody would like to do before the next day starts?
I would like to buy some Mandalorian up.
Oh,
I
actually,
just want
actually, sorry, I totally
Get that
forgot
Mandalorian
because we were galling in, and he's one of my favorite characters, next to Orwell. But at this point, your father does speak up towards you. He goes, like after you finish your meal, it's like, I forgot. I have a wedding present.
Oh.
You see him standing up, and he starts walking over to like the small cloth, a banner of Yanni, before he eventually pulls out two items.
Chastity belt and a thermal grenade.
It's like, here you go, here's your new blaster pistol, but I wanted armor. You get a blaster pistol and you'll love it. And
Eventually you'll have so
sets
many
out-
blaster pistols that you'll make an armor out of them.
And he sets out a very, very, very ornate armor.
Cake.
Oh my god. It's purple.
Blue
It's
and
It's turquoise.
great.
I'm
No.
sorry, Sibby, are you missing the fucking cape? That's purple.
That's really beautiful, but one question: why is it so gay, though?
Because
My other question is, why did you nick off a design from Warframe?
It's feminine.
No, and by the way, your father does speak up. He goes, "We base it on the drawings you used to do before you left."
Kick.
Astrid has a handbook with pretty pictures from when she was small, probably. That's
seriously,
okay.
it's pretty good.
Small? She only
awesome.
left like a year ago.
Astrid's just ended tearing up, like, it's so beautiful.
It's not as heavy as normal armor, but we assumed that you would prefer a bit of mobility. That, in other words, that's your GM saying it's got slightly less defense, but more hard points or customization. You can add all the shit.
I love it. I love it so much.
You have a problem though, Astrid. How are you gonna have a pink? How are you gonna have a purple cape and a jetpack at the same time?
Don't worry.
You hide
The cape is
jetpack
a
under the
Cortosis
cape.
weave. It cannot even be cut by lightsabers.
Yeah.
Actually, that's her father's cape.
That's a fucking expensive cape if it's indestructible.
Oh yeah, his one
Rule
is.
of cool, like how
You didn't
anime
get to use
characters'
it.
hair never gets cut.
Kick.
Got you there.
My hair gets
Exactly.
cut.
It just grows back.
And
Well, like,
who's
not
the
jerking off.
pussy bitch
Whatever.
about it? Anyway.
Wait, what was that about
love
jacking
it.
off?
I love it. Love it so
The cape,
much.
the cape is retractable, so the jetpack's under it, so it retracts. There you go, perfect.
Yep.
He's like,
That's
I
why
knew
there's
you
no
would like
cape
it.
in the middle thing.
Dude, are you seeing this?
Come on, T-Rex! Fuck you, bitch!
The buildings, collateral damage.
Fuck collateral damage! I'm in a giant ass